Oh, we are back on the Saturday morning with a little bit of love for your four-legged friends. Did you know that millions of dogs suffer from heart disease every year?
Even though it's common, many people, even vets, aren't aware that their dog could be at risk. NBC medical correspondent Dr. John Torres shows us what one group of vets is doing to save the lives of our beloved pooches.
When Mark and Amy Heffestay rescued Misty 2 years ago, they immediately fell in love with the goofy dog with a special heart.
She's been so much fun. I mean, she's a kook.
Special, not just because of the sloppy kisses she likes to give, but because of something much more serious, the heart defect she was born with.
For a really long time, she seemed like she was doing really well. She'd be out of breath once in a while, but that was about the only thing you could tell that was wrong with her.
But 3 months ago, the 3-year-old Great Pyrenees mix collapsed.
The vet came in and she was saying that she might die. Nobody's ever prepared for that.
A shocking 8 million dogs are hit with heart disease every year. Many, like Misty, are born with it, but others develop it later in life, just like humans.
Humans live to be, 70 or 80 years old. They tend to get heart disease in their 60s and 70s. Dogs live 15, 20 years, they still get heart disease even in those younger ages?
They do. Dogs get degenerative diseases of their heart valves. They get heart muscle diseases.
Now, for the first time, veterinarians are using cutting-edge technology to save the lives of their four-legged friends.
These procedures are done exactly as they are in a human, just the anatomy is a little bit different.
Different is an understatement, especially compared to the human patients I'm used to treating. Here, a 9-month-old miniature dachshund named Leah is getting a valve repaired. Her heart is about the size of a golf ball. Colorado State University is the only surgical center in the world that can do this. That's because they have specialized high-tech imaging that allows vets to perform minimally invasive surgery. It's exactly like cardiac cath labs I've seen at some of the country's top hospitals for humans.
We're able to give them treatment that either cures or dramatically improves their heart condition.
Misty is one of their success stories. After she collapsed, she was rushed to CSU and underwent surgery to repair a hole in her heart. Her recovery, almost instantaneous.
It was jumping on us, and it was wonderful.
Now Misty isn't just good as new, she's better than ever.
Did you get your Misty back, or did you get the Misty that was meant to be?
It's a new, improved Misty.
Definitely the Misty as she should have always been.
When keeping man's best friend healthy is good for everyone's heart.
Dr. Torres is here with us on this Saturday morning. So this cutting-edge technology, it's available at Colorado State right now. Is this something that we're going to start seeing around the country, something that perhaps we'll even see in our local vet's office?
And that's what these vets are hoping, because a lot of places around the country have basic cath labs and they can do basic things.
Yeah.
These guys can do really advanced things with the technology they have. They're proving it works, and they're hoping it spreads very quickly throughout the country because, again, this is saving dogs' lives.
So then how can you tell if your dog may have a heart issue?
The symptoms are a little subtle. If you start seeing them slowing down, getting lethargic, getting more fatigued, if they start panting a lot, if they start coughing, lose appetite, lose weight, that's the big sign. It works for cats as well, too.
Okay.
The difference there is cats will throw up instead of cough, but same symptoms.
Is this something a procedure that can work in cats as well?
It can. They've done it on cats. It works in cats just the same as it does on dogs.
So here's my question then. Is there a chance that we could learn from this procedure and what we're doing on animals and then somehow transfer that knowledge to humans?
And that's the goal. It's a two-way street. So it comes from humans to dogs right now. It's easier to do them on dogs, less paperwork, less oversight, so they can do things on dogs that they can't necessarily do on humans. If it works there, then they can go ahead and see if it starts working on humans as well. So they're hoping it's this two-way street that goes back and forth, and we can help each other out.
You said you just heard from the doctor that performed the procedure?
Yeah, the doctor did the procedure on Leah. She's doing fantastic. Heart's working fine. He expects her to have a full life.
Such a great story. Dr. Torres, thank you for coming in on this Saturday.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.